So this video is just a quick guide to show you how to use a tool to be able to scan in your written work. So this might be that you've done some work on paper, you've written some notes, and your teacher wants to be able to review those, provide feedback, or you just want to store them digitally, so you want to scan them in and get them as a PDF. So the tool I'm going to be using is called Adobe Scan. You can see it over on the right hand side of the screen just here. And when you open it up, you'll be prompted to log in. Now what you want to do is you want to select to sign in with Google. And once you do that, you can then sign in with your college email address. Yeah, once it's signed you in, you'll get to the scanning page straight away. And so what this does is when you put a document in front of it, it'll look for it and it'll detect the edges of the document. So if you tap on the screen, it'll look for the document, you can see it's picking up the four corners just there, and it'll automatically capture it once it's got those. If it's not quite picked up the corners properly, if something's slightly out of alignment, you can adjust these, just put your finger on it and adjust it a little bit, and make sure you've got right at the corners. And then, once you do that, select continue, and then add any more pages that you want to do. So if I've got another page in this document that I need to scan, just go to that second page, point the camera at it again, and it should pick up the four corners and capture it for you. So there we go, I've got my couple of pages done. You can change it so that you adjust the borders using a tool later on rather than doing it as you go along too. Once you've finished, you just click down in the bottom right, and you can then see your scan and review it. You can rename it. So here I'm just going to call it test. Okay, and you can just look through, check everything looks okay. There's other things you can do. You can crop, you can reorder the pages, rotate them as well. And then once you're all done, you select to save that as a PDF. It'll also recognise any text as well, so it'll embed that into the PDF document as text too. It will automatically store it to your own Adobe file storage area as a PDF too, but generally speaking you're going to want to be able to share this and post this to other places as well. So if you click the share button and then go to share a copy, what you'll then be able to do is if you're logged in with your Google account, you should then be able to share it to Drive directly. And there we go, you can select what folder you want to put it into, and so you may just want to put it loose on your drive, so let's save it just there. And then upload. And that's it, it's there then ready. And once it's there, you can then go and have a look at it. So you can go and open up Google Drive if you want, and you should be able to see the PDF there too. And so if I go down, there it is, test, and I can open it up in Drive and review it. But of course, the other thing I can do is that if I need to submit this to a teacher for an assignment on Classroom, for example, I can go into Classroom, and then when I'm handing in the assignment, I've got the option to add files from my Google Drive. So again, I can just add that from where I've stored it as well.